Hello everybody and welcome to Cinema Cinema Cinema. 今週もハリウッドのホットな最新情報をたっぷりお届けします。Okay, here we go. This week, Bruce Willis plays a killer in a new action film. 彼と対決するのはリチャード・ギア。Two big stars in the JACKAL. Next, it's a spy comedy. 最低最悪のアメリカンスパイがイギリスで大暴れ。Bill Murray as the man who knew too little.And then, in our location report, 今週登場するのは brand new sci-fi adventure 全米で話題騒然 STARSHIP Troopers トップ10フィルムのカウントダウンももちろんあります。今週も最後まで目が離せないシネマシネマシネマ
This week's preview トップを切って登場するのはブルース・ウィリス、リチャード・ギア主演のアクションフィルムジャッカル。
I suppose we were all dangerous people, but he was different.
There's supposedly a killer for hire who uses that name, but we've never been able to prove if he even exists.
Can you kill this person?
Yes.
This man was ice.
How much?
70 million.
ウィリスが演じるのは凄腕の殺し屋。
They don't know who he is. CIA can't track him.
But we have a physical description. At least that isn't going to change.
He's got a lot of faces, this one.
No KGB member has ever seen him.
奴と渡り合えるのはただ一人。
Declan Mulqueen, IRA sharpshooter.
He's currently serving time for some old weapons charges. Who are you really looking for?
A pro. Calls himself the Jackal.
The character that the Jackal has spent most of his life in the gray areas of society and of the world.
I can identify him by his face, and more importantly by his methods.
He's smart enough to know that they need something from him, so he plays it as heavy as he can. Makes himself as important as he possibly can. He says, yeah, I know the guy. I can help you find him. No one else can find him. I'm the only one.
He'll likely be using 4 false identities. 3 will be on him, and 1 in reserve at a drop box somewhere.
Enjoy your stay, Mr. Heathcliff.
Thank you. I will.
This is a remote firing station. You can send off 100 bullets before the first one ever hits the target.
That is state of the art.
Ron, contact Interpol and the French attaché.
Secret Service wants to know what's going on.
共演にシドニー・ポワチエを迎えたこの作品はジャッカルの日のリメイク版。ただしストーリーは大幅に変更されています。
He knows all your moves back to front. You think he's the one who's up against it? It's the other way around.
Get ready to laugh in our next preview. 主演ビル・マーレーとくれば当然これはコメディ The Man Who Knew Too Little.
Whoa, that was loud.
What are you, CIA? Mafia?
Both.
ジェームズ・ボンドが彼のライバル。
Yo, matey, you just stabbed me with your pen.
そう、彼はスパイ。
Daddy, may I please borrow the keys to the station wagon?
何があっても驚かない。だって彼はスパイ。
I've never seen a dead body before.
Well, you gotta check and see just how dead they are. You know, I could be able to catch this.
You are so twisted.
勇気があって。
Please don't kill me, man. I'll give you anything. I give you all the money I got.
しかもタフ。
Fabulous.
You said nothing about American Superman.
You're a sweet little pocket rocket. What fun.
おまけにダンスも得意。
Door's locked. Okay.
I feel that when you go to work, there's a scene that's written, and my job, I feel, is achieved when I can improve it. I can do better than what's in the script every day.
Those real cops?
Can I see your driving license?
No, you may not. That is so refreshing.
しつこいようだけど本当に彼はスパイなんです。
Do I get a last request?
You mean like a cigarette or something?
I had something more substantial in mind.
A cigar?
The man is a god.
I'm sorry, I was a little insensitive. But I'm a hitman. Oh, time out, I got some in my eye. Thanks, nice working with you.
スタッフとキャストの生の声をお届けします。ロケーションリポート。今週ご紹介するのは公開早々全米で大ヒットとなったスターシップトゥルーパーズ。ロボコップのポール・バーホーベン監督が送る SFX 満載の近未来アドベンチャーです。
The bugs send another meteor our way, but this time we're ready. Planetary defenses are better than ever.
原作はロバート・ハインラインの SF 小説「宇宙の戦士」。映画化は絶対不可能と言われた不朽の名作がついにスクリーンに登場。遥か銀河系を舞台に若き選手たちが激しい戦いを繰り広げます。
Boy meets girl.
I don't want him to get in the way of my career.
Boy loses girl.
She winds up falling for someone else.
Boy gets another girl.
I'm, hopelessly devoted to him.
And boy eventually gets back to the other girl.
So we have that love triangle thing going on.
未来世界。そこでは若者は軍に入隊しなければ市民権を獲得することができません。
Join the army, it's great, you have to be, and if you want to become a citizen, you have to join the federal service. It's going back to the idea that sacrificing yourself for your country is a good thing.
Fresh meat for the grinder, eh?
To help your friends survive is a good thing, even if you die yourself.
Most of you will not live to be in the mobile infantry. The trouble is, you are not good enough the way you are. Exit your side.
Sergeant Zim is trying to transform them from who they were before they became recruits.
A handful of guts and the whole bunch of you.
It's a shock course in becoming part of the society.
Captain, we're in the path of an unidentified object moving toward us at high speed.
選手たちを戦いの場へと送り込むスターシップ。このスターシップのモデル制作はハリウッドでもトップクラスの特殊効果プロ3社が協力して行いました。
It's a movie about Paradise Lost too, of course. The innocence of youth is replaced by the cruelty and the hard edge of war.
So this is the final animation that you've got. So this has got all of this. Is this the right hit in here?
視覚効果担当はフィル・ティペット。ジュラシック・パークで見事に恐竜を蘇らせた彼が今回は残虐な昆虫型エイリアンを生み出しました。人の肉を食らう恐ろしい敵。奴らは群れをなし、空を飛び、そして火を吹きます。
John, if you could just focus on sugar. What we're trying to achieve is a palpable feeling of weight and mass and a lethal quality that will allow them to feel like they are moving quickly but still have scale.
We felt that it would be interesting to go back a little bit more to the Second World War. Clearly, our bugs and insects are mean. They're evil, you only have one thought, is kill whatever is close to them. That felt much more like a Second World War situation where you would know that the enemy was bad.
For a man who is an arachnophobia, it's going to be a scary film.
14 feet tall, disgusting, crazy, just intense, and they swarm upon you like ants swarm upon something.
Yeah, that's good. Do it again. In all the rehearsals, we try to give them an illusion and some knowledge about what the shot would look like and where the enemy was coming from, how high the enemy would be, what kind of moves it would make, how fast it would move. Up and down a little bit.
It takes a lot of concentration to go, okay, there is a giant arachnid thing that's 12 feet high that's coming at me, screeching and screaming and squealing and going 35 miles an hour.
And here I was a bug, and this was more like... To really frighten them and say, the bug goes forward, now, it's attack! Big movies like this, you can compare, I'm exaggerating of course, to building the Notre Dame. We don't even know who the architect is. There's a lot of people, thousands people who worked on it, but it's a really collective effort. Okay, let's try again.
およそ1億ドルの制作費を投じたスターシップトゥルーパーズ。日本では来年のゴールデンウィークに公開の予定です。
It is the dream of everybody that looks at the sky and realizes that there is something else there.
続いては全米トップ10フィルムのカウントダウン。さてトゥルーパーズの戦いぶりはいかに。
Did you see it? No, I can't believe it. I saw one.
Down from 7 to 10, Fairy Tale, a true story. 百聞は一見にしかずとはよくぞ言ったり、妖精など信じようとしない大人には写真を見せるのが一番効果的なんです。
Polly, it's not what you think.
They're real, aren't they?
So these women are more than just attractive. They're all extraordinary in some way.
9位は先週より4ランクダウン、クライムサスペンスコレクター。連続して女性誘拐事件が発生。モーガン・フリーマン扮する心理捜査官が犯人の動機を分析します。
I think killing's not his ulterior motive. This guy's a collector. I bet these women are alive.
Come on, Doc. Our boy's brain is soft as a 2-minute egg and nothing personal. But I figure every one of them gals is tied to a tree just waiting to get found.
Well, think about it, Sykes. The 3 you found were killed out of sequence. They weren't even among the first abducted.
That's right.
Yeah, but that don't mean that they're not still out there.
Oh, but hell, he would have found them by now. He makes absolutely no attempt to hide them. And the way they were killed, very revealing. That last long walk through the woods.
Marching to their fate.
Exactly. A rape. Cutting off of the hair.
It's a punishment.
Maybe for violating some trust.
What? Damn trust.
I don't know, Chief.
Your mama is the most beautiful, perfect woman I ever met.
Entering at number 8 is Eve's by You. このドラマの主人公は一人の少女。彼女はお父さんがお母さんを騙していると疑っています。サミュエル・L・ジャクソンが女性に目がないエッチなドクター役で出演。
Your lungs are clear as a bell, Stevie. I think you're going to live.
Doctor, could you give me something for the pain?
Eve, go on outside and play. What pain is that, Stevie?
I want you to know I plan on being a star. A big, bright, shining star.
今週の7位はブギーナイツ。マーク・ウォルバーグがポルノ界のスターを目指します。共演はバート・レイノルズ。ところでウォルバーグ君は昔マーキー・マークと名乗るミュージックスターだったそうなんですけれども、どなたかご存知の方いらっしゃいますか？
Maybe you think about your name.
Well, my name, yeah.
Something a little pizzazz.
Dirk Diggler. Good name.
I like your name a lot.
Jack Horner has found something special in newcomer Dirk Diggler.
Come on, you puppies!
You are fired!
What?
You're fired! You're fired! It's jealousy, it's deceitfulness, it's vindictiveness, but, I mean, God, what can you expect when you're on top?
They're terrified. They're all together in one corner of the museum lobby with the curator seated on the floor next to the children.
New at number 6, John Travolta and Dustin Hoffman in Mad City. トラボルタ扮する元警備員。職を失った彼は人質を取って博物館に立てこもります。ホフマンが演じるのは彼をネタに名を上げようと企むテレビリポーター。
The public wants to see the bodies.
The public wants to know the intimate details of Princess Diana's last moments. They want to see those pictures, and I think that's the line that has been crossed that the film deals with.
15 minutes of fame doesn't matter if it's the wrong fame. If it's based on a criminal act or even the misinterpretation of a criminal act.
You got a problem right now. Those people hate your guts. Because you're holding kids hostage, and that's a no-no. At best, they think you're nuts.
I'm not. I mean, I'm not usually. It's just, I mean, Jenny tells me I don't think.
Who's Jenny?
My wife.
And you're? Sam. Look, I don't think you're crazy. I know you're not a terrorist. I know you're just an ordinary guy who's popped his top. But you must connect with those people out there. You don't think they know what it's like to lose their job? Or they don't know somebody who's lost their job? They'll understand you if you give them a chance. See, the one thing that you might want to do before you give yourself up is let those people know what you're about. If I put a camera on you right now, and I interview you, and you tell those people what's going on in your head, I think that they'll want to know. Don't you?
I am not pleading guilty. You will change the plea.
No.
Fine. I want another lawyer.
5位は先週より3ランクダウン、リチャード・ギア主演のレッドコーナー。ギア扮する主人公がビジネス先の中国で殺人罪の汚名を着せられます。弁護人は中国政府が選んだ人物。彼の味方にはなりません。
With a guilty plea, the court may be persuaded by my arguments of extenuating circumstances, alcohol, perhaps even momentary insanity to be lenient in your sentencing.
No, I was not insane. I'm not pleading guilty.
If you plead not guilty, the judge and the two members of the public sitting next to her called people's assessors will be offended by your unrepentant attitudes. Their majority vote will determine your fate. In our country, moral education of criminals is of great importance. Leniency is granted to those who confess. Severity is required for those who stubbornly insist on their innocence. Therefore, it would be wise of you to treat our legal system with respect.
Spare me the lecture on the morality of your judicial system.
If you plead not guilty, you will be sentenced to death. And unlike in your country, Mr. Moore, sentences are carried out within a week. You will be shot, and the cost of the bullet will be billed to your family.
I'm innocent.
Are you really this good?
Sure as hell hope so.
They must want you pretty bad.
Down from 3 to 4. 今週の4位はディアボロス。若手弁護士にキアヌ・リーブス、その奥さんにシャーライズ・セロン、そして法律事務所のボスを演じるのがアルパチーノ。彼は人を操る恐ろしい力を秘めています。
It's about your hair. That's why I asked.
No, go ahead. I mean, you don't like it?
No. I like it fine. It's beautiful. It's just doesn't belong to you. You're too alive for the pearl.
Uh-huh.
It's not you. You put your hair back. Do it. See what happens.
Right now, here. You want me to pull my hair back?
Is that so terrible? I'd love to do it, but if I did, everyone in this room was pretending not to be watching us. Would naturally assume something. Please.
Okay.
It's fun to be right.
He's just out there and he's watching us and waiting. What are you waiting for, huh?
4週目にしてトップの座からついにダウン。今週の3位は I know what you did last summer。ひき逃げした4人の学生に復讐期の魔の手が襲いかかります。出演はテレビで人気のヤングスタージェニファー・ラブ・ヒューイットとサラ・ミシェル・ゲラ
ー。When did you get home? Yesterday. It's good to see you. What happened to New York? I went for a while. It didn't really work out. Somebody sent this to me. Oh my God. Somebody knows, Helen. How? I don't know. Julie, we were so careful, were we?
He's a genius, huh?
Making its debut at number 2, a new comedy from Britain called Bean. 日本でもビデオで人気のミスター・ビーンがビッグスクリーンに登場。世界中を笑いで飲み込んで、ついにアメリカも侵略しました。来年はいよいよ日本に上陸。
Whenever we try to think of Mr. Bean and how he will react or would react in certain situations that we're thinking of putting him in, I always imagine him as a 9-year-old boy. That's how I always see him mentally and in terms of his general attitude to life.
Mommy, I don't feel well. You're gonna be sick.
Oh. お待たせしました。全米トップ10カウントダウン。いよいよナンバー1の発表です。初登場で見事1位に輝いたのは、ロケーションリポートでもご紹介した SF 超大作スターシップトゥルーパーズ。オープニングボックスオフィスは2000万ドルを超えました。 SFX の粋を集めた映像にアメリカの映画ファンはもう夢中。久々にトップが交代しました。
そうですね。で、今日のエンディングはこちらです。今週5位のレッドコーナー。
リチャード・ギア演じるビジネスマンが身に覚えのない罪で中国当局に逮捕されちゃうって話なんですけどもね、案の定中国側は怒ってるそうです。
もともとギアって中国の体制に批判的ですからね。
そうなんですよね。だから今回も彼には入国許可が下りなくて仕方ないんで、カリフォルニアに北京のセットを作ってそこで撮影したそうです。
はあ、でもハリウッドのスターって自分の政治的立場をはっきり表明してる人多いですよね。
そうですね。
この人は共和党支持でこっちは民主党とかね、ほんとはっきりしてますよね。
まあはっきりしすぎてると揉め事も多くなりますからね。コダさんもね、スターにインタビューするときとか気をつけましょうね。
なんで？
いや、こちらの話です。さあ、そろそろお別れの時間。See you again on Cinema Cinema Cinema。
私みんなに好かれてるもん。
そうですよね。でもなんかカンヌに行った時はね、頼むから来年は来てくれるなって言われたそうですよね。
言われませんよ、そんなこと。
さすがハリウッドが最も恐れた女。
それは
本の帯に書いてあったもんね。
言えてる。